everyone, welcome to CSB Works. I am Thibaut and today I got the key of this beautiful Mazda CX60. So today we got a full black Mazda CX60 and there is a reason for it, because this is the Homura package, and in the Homura package you get 20-inch black wheels, these lovely piano black mirror caps, also around the car these side skirts, and the black part around the wheels is in the exterior color. Probably also these fake exhaust tips at the back are in gloss black, and I call them fake because I looked underneath and the real exhaust is right here. And last but not least, you get a black leather interior, and these seats are electronically adjustable and they are heated and ventilated in the front and at the rear. The CX60 we got today is the e-skyactiv PHEV. So in the front there is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder which produces 191 horsepower, and inside the gearbox is an electric motor which gives another 175 horsepower, and it delivers combined 327 horsepower on all four wheels. So my personal thoughts about the exterior of the CX60. I need to say I really like this design. From the moment it was released back in 2021, I really loved the design they made for it. You have this high nose, these lovely LEDs, so this is the blinker which is right here, and then you have the headlights. Really strange design, but in a way it just fits the car perfectly. Then you have this black grille here. I think this is also part of the Homura edition. It is sort of dark chrome, and in the standard package you get this in just bright chrome. Also the black grille, really lovely design. Yeah, overall a beautiful SUV if you ask me. Also the rear, I really like it. Only the exhaust tips, yeah, it is just part of the CX60, so these four fake tips as I just mentioned. But yeah, I really like the design. Beautiful SUV, but let me know in the comments down below what you think of it. The boot. It got a boot capacity of 570 liters, and I need to say it is a really practical boot. You got a flat surface which is handy to load and unload your luggage. Of course the maximum capacity can be reached if you lay down the rear seats, and there are two handles here. The first one is just to lay down the middle seat, or if you want them both you pull the back of the last pedal here. But if you lay down the seats completely, you get a maximum luggage capacity of 1726 liters. The interior of this Mazda, as I mentioned, it is completely leather, and the materials that are used in here are from very high quality. It just fits the car perfectly. A really nice design. You also get the interior in white. That's an extra option you can take, but I think with the black exterior color, this black interior suits the car perfectly. Of course we have the steering wheel, and that's of course a thing that I think is one of the most important things, because you have this in your hands the whole time, and the buttons on here need to be handy to control the car. And I think with Mazda it really does that. It just sits in the correct way where you want it, and it is just handy to use it. At the rear, also a very important part. So I'm sitting here at the rear, and this seat is placed in my position. I'm 1.85 m, and as you see I got plenty of leg room left. One of the disadvantages or one of the things I notice here is that the rear seat is a little bit shorter, so that's something you can see here, and also that the battery is down here makes that the floor is just a little bit higher, and that the seat is not really fitting here perfectly on your legs. But furthermore, yeah, these are just little points I want to discuss, but furthermore I sit here very comfortable. So let us take the CX60 for a drive. Of course, this is the most important topic about a car. That's of course the driving experience. And for a hybrid, in my eyes, it is the most difficult one, and the one to judge the most, because you have the electric part and the combustion engine, and in my eyes that should be working perfectly together. I'm very serious about that. But in my eyes, with the CX60, it works pretty fine. The startup of the combustion engine, so the petrol engine, works. It does it really smooth, so that's a perfect thing. One thing I really noticed with this car, and I did a bit more research about it, it has a 8-speed automatic, and it also changes gears in full electric, so that's a really strange part. I'm just going to stop here for a moment. It is a really calm road here. So as you can see, we are currently in EV mode, and when I picked up this car, I was thinking, well, is it already working together? So is the petrol engine already started up, and is it combined? But it wasn't. And I was just thinking about that, because it was changing gears, and you feel a little bit the gear changes. But actually the electric motor is put in the gearbox, and that's the reason it actually changes gears, because it is attached to the gearbox. And that's a really strange part, because I've never seen it in a hybrid before. But it drives pretty well. So we are just going to start and just listen to the sound. I hope it is noticeable, but I feel it, I hear it, so I hope you guys hear it too. That's what I mean. So it's really strange. I've never seen it before, and in the beginning it was a little bit jerky. It of course, when you start it in first gear, it has a lot of torque, and an electric motor already has a lot of torque, and in first gear, yeah, it shoots away, and it can be a little bit jerky, but over time, when you drive it a little bit, you change your driving style, and it all goes really smooth. And I need to say, I might like this setup more than just a standard hybrid, and that's because I'm a petrol head and I really love the sound and changing the gears, and just, yeah, this just has that little bit more to grip back to the standard combustion engines as we know it. So overall, I really think this is a brilliant hybrid car. I really like the driving. Of course, it has a 17.9 kilowatt battery. You can reach about 65 kilometers with it, which is not bad. So, as I've mentioned, it has 327 horsepower combined, and that's of course a really nice number. And of course, I want to share with you how well that goes. It has four-wheel drive, so it picks up really nice. So let me do a quick acceleration run right here. So we are currently in normal, but let me switch to sport. Nice animation to go to that mode. So we are in drive. Yeah, you also have pedals behind the steering wheel. I'm not going to use these and just leave it in automatic, because I think that's the most optimal way to do an acceleration run, to just let the computer do its work. But so, enough talking, let's do an acceleration run with a brake start, and let's go. So 100, 110. It does the 0 to 100 in about 5.6 seconds, which is not bad. It really picks up really nice. For sure, for a heavy SUV as this one. let's just use the pedals for a moment just to show you how well it can go and how sportive it can be. As you can hear, the sound in here, it has a bit of active sound, which is of course played by the speakers to give you the notice of the engine, which isn't actually real engine sound. But yeah, it does that. I don't really like it, but yeah, it has a nice way to give you a more sportive feeling. So. But the way it changes gears, I really like it. But I guess this is it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like. And if you want to see more reviews from me in the future, then make sure to check out my channel. And I hope we see each other again next time. So thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.